Chapter 3, Lesson 3, Subtracting Integers. So for subtracting integers, we're going to add its additive inverse. So that simply means in symbols that p minus q equals p plus a negative q. So that negative, that subtraction sign, we're going to add to that next number as a negative sign. So as an example, 4 minus 9 equals 4 plus, which changes sign, a negative 9. So when you subtract 7, the result is the same thing as adding its additive inverse negative 7. So see how we go from 6 minus 7 equals negative 1. So this is a minus 7 to now you're adding a negative 7. So now we're back to what we did yesterday in adding. Okay, a number line here can always work to help you decide what your answer is. So we look at a couple of examples. If I look at example 1, I have find 8 minus 3. So if I were to draw, 8 minus 13. So if I were to draw a number line here as 8, and I'm going to go backwards, subtract 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I know that that's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This would be negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. So my answer is negative 5. If I find 10, negative 10 minus 7, that means I'm already $10 short, and I'm going to give away 7 more dollars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I go negative 11, negative 12, negative 13, negative 14, negative 15, negative 16, and negative 17. So negative 10 plus a negative 7. Since they're both negative, you add the numbers together, which is 17, and add your negative sign. So here's our got it problems. Let's take a look at these. You may pause the video and work on these problems, and we'll come back to it. So letter A, if I'm at 6 minus a negative 12, adding negative 12, 12 minus 6 is 6, 12 is larger, so that's negative 6. Letter B, negative 20 plus a negative 15. Both are negative, so we add the numbers together. 20 plus 15 is 35. And they're both negative, so the answer is negative. Same thing with letter C. Negative 22 plus a negative 26. Since they're both negative, we add those numbers together. So 26 plus 22 is 48. And they'll both be negative, so my answer is negative. So again, here we go with our subtraction. So when I subtract, I'm going to do, because I have both of those, I'm going to have 2 negatives equal a positive. So when I have 1 minus a negative 2, 2 negatives next to each other make it a positive. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So when I look at number 4, negative 10 minus a negative 7, the 2 negatives make that a positive. So 10 minus 7 is 3, and 10 is the larger number, so the answer has to be negative. But what if we use variables? Variables such as x minus y if I take out my variables, so if x is negative 6 minus y, which is a negative 5, I simply take out my variables and put in the values. So those are both pluses. 6 minus 5 is 1. Subtract, you get negative 1.